Hey everybody, Simon here, Projects in the Barn, and welcome to another video down here actually at my barn. And you see me doing some work on our Volkswagen T25. Now it's been parked up here a couple of weeks now because a few weeks ago when we had all the horrible weather and the rain, one of the local villages that I drive through to get to my oldest boy's college floods when it's really bad. Now I went and picked my son up and he asked if we can drive through the flood. So I was in my van, it's got some big wheels and tyres on it, it's got really good ground clearance. So I thought, yeah, why not? So we did. And it came up quite high to the point where my oldest son, bless him, Jack, I love you mate, he's 16, and he thought it might be a good idea to open the front passenger door to see how high the water level was. And as soon as he did that, it started coming in through where the cab step is. The doors are sort of shaped like this. Bless him. So he shut the door quickly. But it just shows you how high we were going. And in fact, if we walk round the van, you can see, if I show you the doors, the shape of the doors. So where he opened it, it was coming in down there where the Volkswagen sticker is. And that's at least a foot or so from the floor. So yeah, really good ground clearance. But anyway, thought nothing of it. Excuse me. Because we drove through it absolutely fine. And then I parked that back down the barn. And I've not been using it for a few weeks. And then I used it again, probably about 2 weeks after I parked it up. And the handbrake was stuck on. So just while I've been through the water, and there must have been some water still inside the rear drum shoe, which has stuck the shoes to the drums. So anyway, that was a bit of a pain. And my motorhome was parked right in front of it, so I couldn't drive forward. I had to do it all backwards. So I was in reverse, revving its, you know what's off, to get some momentum. And it finally banged off the rear brakes. And off I went on my merry way. But I noticed as I was driving along, I could hear this like noise coming from the rear right wheel. There was like there was something inside the drum. Excuse me. So yeah, I've parked it up. I've not been back down to look at it yet. But with my cracked alloy wheels on my XF, if you haven't seen that video, or in fact, I've not done a video on the cracked wheels yet, but I introduced it when I did a video on my fuses earlier today that I've uploaded. Anyway, go and check out one of my XF videos. I'm sure there'll be one on that about my cracked wheels soon. My Volkswagen T5 is in for its MOT, so that's down the garage needing a new caliper. So I need to get this one all working again. So I've come down here, I'm working nights tonight. It's almost dark, although it won't look like it on my camera. It's 16:48, so 4:48 here in the UK, and it gets dark, proper dark about 5. So I'm limited for time, which means it's a short video. So anyway, I've been down here today. I wasn't going to film it, but I just thought I'd show you. I've taken off the rear wheel, I've undone it to take the drum off, and I'll show you what I found. So if we come in, I'll put my light on. You can see I've got the torch on because it is getting dark. Yeah, I've taken off the rear drum. You can see the shoes themselves have still got a decent amount of friction material on. And you'll get this, you see at the top is a bit narrower, slightly thicker at the bottom. You'll get that. But yeah, when I took off the drum, we can see down in the bottom there is the pin here that was obviously rattling around down inside me drum, and that basically comes through the backing plate here through the shoe, and there's a little spring there which goes over. See, it's shaped, it's like oval in the center and then rectangular elongated either side, and that's to allow for that shape to go through it, and then you twist it and it locks in place. And yeah, all that's happened is, I think focus, the end of the pin, see there, it's just pulled through the backing plate. So we're going to do a quick, easy fix. And that'll be, I've already got a washer, and we're just going to put the pin through the washer just to give it a bit more size and stop it putting through the backing plate. And again, I think you'll be able to see it. So if I put my camera all the way in there, it'll go upside down. So I'll try and do it from the back facing forward. So if I now push that pin through the same hole, there we go. We'll come out through there. The spring then pushes on and does up, of which I need 2 hands. And we should have all working brakes again. So I'll just put the camera down a minute, just so I can put that on, and then I'll show you again it all back together, and then it'll all be working. And when I got it out, I might as well put a bit of grease on the caulk and stuff like that. So let me put you down, I'll put it on, and we'll come back to it. Wow, that took considerably longer than it should have done. I was when I put the pin on, the blooming thing sprung off. As it was getting dark, I couldn't find it. Anyway, that's those pins back on. Or that one there, that spring back on there. So we've just got to put the drum back on now, which literally will just slip back over. And then we should have working brakes again. Oh, what a palaver that was. So we've given them a bit of a there we go, a bit of a clean out. It's got to do the adjuster, which is in the back there, and we should be golden. So I'll put it all back together, and then we'll come back to you again in a minute. Okay, so I've just put the wheel and everything back together on the van. I've removed it from the barn, driven it back round to the house again, just drove up and down the lane a couple of times, and I'm pleased to report that we seem to fix the problem. So the pin's held in nice and securely now. I'll say with that little washer on the backing plate, no more rattling around inside the drum as before. So at least I've now got a working vehicle again. So yeah, that's it on the Type 25, a nice sort of simple, quick job, which could have been a bit quicker had that spring not have flung off. And down at the barn, I'll say because we're between sort of some other buildings there, it gets a lot darker in there. There's no natural light. And I know on my camera, it still looks quite daylight, but it is actually pretty dark. If I spin the camera around, you can just see the end of the sun just about to dip down over there. Yeah, the camera still makes it out. It's pretty light. So that's it, a nice, quick, easy job. Excuse me. So on to the next one, which will be on my Jag XKR, which I'm off again in a couple of days. So I'm going to be back down the barn. I've got a few things that I want to finish off on the rear subframe, and we're going to start painting that up and putting that back together. But that's a job for another day. So yeah, the van's looking pretty cool. You can see it's getting cold. I'll say the windows are starting to glaze over already. There we go, my trusty Type 25 Volkswagen lives again, back on the road for another day. Excuse me. Right, I need to try and get myself sorted for work, warm up, try and get rid of this cough, which seems to be lingering. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Like I say, just a short video just to show you what I've been up to on that. There's always something going on with our vehicles that we got here. So yeah, like I say, plenty more coming up, plenty more on the Jags. I'll do another video on my Jag XF with that cracked wheel. That is currently being assessed if they can repair it. If not, I'm gonna have to buy another wheel. Excuse me. But yeah, otherwise it's all guns blazing on the XKR from now on. My main focus is on that, getting that done. So yeah, hopefully in a couple of days time, I'll be down the barn again, and you'll see me doing some more stuff on the XKR rear subframe, and hopefully start and put the subframe back together again. Fingers crossed that kind of goes to plan with new bushes and stuff like that. So stay tuned. That'll be again another probably a couple of episodes of videos while I reassemble, put it all back together again and get that back up into the car.
it'd be nice to get that sort of rolling again off the axle stands. So I really want to try and get that done for this spring, summer. But anyway, from me now, projects in the barn. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, give us a thumbs up. Please leave a comment down below. I do respond to every single comment, and we're still trying to get to those 2,000 subscribers. So if you haven't already done so, what you're doing, hit that subscribe button for me, please. Turn on the notification bell icon so you get a notification every time I upload a new video. And we'll see you next time around on Projects in the Barn. From me, see you later, everybody. Bye for now.